What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the latest edition of Call Out CV. This your boy Ja, man. Hassan Campbell is out cloud chasing again. Y'all remember he went out there to Bronx River, where he's from, upsetting those people around the holiday time, and he done fucked around and got himself shot. Now he's back at it again. False accusations, I'ma say, because I don't believe that Supreme sent the police to his house. Hassan Campbell is a 50-something-year-old man who will do anything on the internet, will crash out on the internet at any given time for clout. I'm not buying it. And I don't give a fuck if people that follow me, they watch Hassan. If you don't like what I gotta say and me giving my opinion, then you could just unfollow my platform. It's just as simple as that. This dude, Hassan Campbell, is 50-something years old. And the only thing he lived for is clout chasing Mano, clout chasing Jim Jones, clout chasing my son. But he would never link up with none of them. He was outside, supposedly, in the summertime with the mayor doing the whole Heaven Up in Harlem thing. He had all the space and opportunity in the world to tell Jim Jones whatever he wanted to tell him and get it off his chest like a man. But he didn't do that. When he found out Jim Jones was arriving, he broke out early. Hassan Campbell runs around with 50 to 60-year-old ex-cons like they doing something. Like these YNs out here, they don't give a fuck about them old niggas. They will lay y'all old niggas the fuck down. Y'all niggas that's on the internet, that's capping for the views, talking about Supreme sent the police to Hassan Campbell house, man. Y'all gotta be careful, bro. Playing with a former drug lord's name like Supreme that has held weight on these New York City streets for decades. You understand? Just because he's locked away in a federal penitentiary don't mean that y'all niggas can start playing with his name, man. Because let me tell you something, Hassan. Everybody knows your address. Your address is all over the internet. You got kids that live in that house. You got your wife, Lily, that live in that house with you. You playing a dangerous game. Now, we all know that when Hassan Campbell, when he feels like the attention is not on him and nobody is checking for him, anything for clout, even if it means risking his life, his wife's life, and his kid's life. Hassan Campbell is 50-something years old. He'll be 60 years old in about 8 or 9 years. And instead of him focusing on, you know what they say, health is wealth. Instead of him staying in the gym, he has an opinion about everybody else, but this man, you could tell, he's walking diabetes, bro. You could tell he got high blood pressure, sugar is high, he don't work out. I'm not here to sit here and body shame nobody. I'm here to tell this man at his age, at 50-something years old, he should be focusing more on his health, because you know what they say in the black community, bro. Our life expectancy is between 60 to 70 years old, and we check out. We eat bad, poor food on a regular basis. A lot of black people, we eat bad. They put all of these Kennedy Fried Chicken and Chinese restaurants in our neighborhood to destroy the black community's health. All of the dudes that he's calling out, like Mano, Jim Jones, all these dudes is gym rats. You see these dudes in the gym on a regular basis. So imagine a nigga with high blood pressure, diabetes. Imagine a nigga like that talking about he want to fight niggas. I really hope that you don't put yourself in danger and put your wife and kids. He gets himself involved in beef and drama. He says all of these things about these rappers disrespectfully, disrespecting dead rappers, disrespecting people's families, bro. And then when you see him, he can't even come outside by himself. Hassan is outside with like 10 to 15 dudes that look like they're getting fucking SSD, bro. Everybody knows Hassan Campbell's rise to fame. Everybody know that Hassan Campbell been on YouTube since 2010 telling his story. Everybody remembers how Hassan Campbell used to dress. Before all the Fordham Road gear, before all of that, money changes people. The same community that felt bad for Hassan, he has constantly on a regular basis have taken shots at people who come from where he come from. This man grew up in the projects. He grew up in Bronx River. Every weekend, his mother didn't give a fuck about him. Every weekend, Hassan Campbell was at Bambada's house. Because every weekend, Bambada had a party going on. Hassan Campbell, man, you just need to focus on your health, Stay out the way. Everybody know that Hassan Campbell live up in Westchester. You right in Greenburgh, man. You accessible, my nigga. No, you no longer in Bronx River. You not in the hood no more. But niggas can still get next to you if they want. I don't think niggas want to fuck around with a nigga that's desperate right now, because he desperate to come home. He see Bimmy out here living his best life. He see everybody out here that once upon a time, he put a brick in their hand, whether it was on consignment or not. A lot of niggas in the street, they touched their first brick because of Preem. It's killing him inside to see that everybody out here living life, partying and bullshitting. To see Bimmy do what he did, you know, it's nasty work. It really is nasty work, son. So Hassan Campbell, man, stop capping for views. You better be careful what you wish for. You looking for a death wish, bro. And eventually, one of these days, somebody gonna catch your stupid old ass out of bounds. You too old to be playing these games, bro. I want y'all niggas to get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm out.
You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost nothing for you to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? I'm trying to understand, for the life of me, how I got a drug kingpin sitting in a cell sending the police to knock at my door. This is the same dude that come from a generation where the saying is, and I quote, snitches get stitches. But this man who is sitting in a prison cell where the rules is you don't talk to police, but he got police knocking at my door. Just to give y'all a little bit of understanding. Take y'all back. Supreme from the Supreme team admonished his son for threatening 50 Cent on the internet when he was making fun of the death of Irv Gotti. Behind the scenes for years, I've been dealing with Little Preem, talking to him on a regular, whether he show y'all that or not, because some niggas like to throw rocks and hide their hands. So I went at Preem because of the way he disowned his son, and I accused him of some things. One of the things that I accused him of is putting a hit, allegedly, on Little Preem's mother. The facts is the facts. Even though it's not my business, me being a son that didn't have my father in my life growing up, me being a son that saw my father destroyed by the same drugs that Kenneth Supreme McGriff is being glorified in his documentaries. This is the part that kills me. And it kills me. It kills me. You were in jail and they got documentaries on how you was one of the biggest drug dealers, drug kingpins in New York history. But when I repeat what the courts convicted you of, you're trying to hit me for defamation of character? Your character is already destroyed, and you destroyed it. Look at the characteristics of the man. And even when it boils down a little plain, pick a side, my nigga. And I ain't even talking about me. I'm talking about your mother versus your father, my nigga. Your father's still in contact with the nigga that clapped your mother. Allegedly. Your father in jail right now still speaking to the dude that clapped your mother. He put a hit out on your mother, allegedly.